What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. In today's pick a card, we are going to be spilling the tea on who has been watching you and why. So before we get started, if you guys are interested in booking a personal reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you are feeling generous and would like to make a donation to my channel, all of my payment information as well as my Amazon deck wish list is also available down in the description box below. Be sure to check that out if that is something that you are interested in. And without further ado, we are going to go on ahead and jump into your pile choices now. Alrighty, you guys, so here are the four groups that you have to choose from today. We have group number 1 with the green aventurine, group number 2 with the citrine wand, group number 3 with the Picasso jasper heart, and group number 4 with the rose quartz. So go on ahead and take a moment to choose the stone or the pile that you feel the most drawn to today. Pause the video if you need a little bit more time to choose, you guys, and whenever you are ready, I will meet you at your reading. The timestamps for each card will be available down in the description box below for your convenience. Hello to everybody who has chosen group number 1 with the green aventurine. So you guys, who has been watching you guys and why? So I feel like this is somebody who is very spiritual. We do have the Hierophant card here, so I feel like they're very spiritual, and I do feel like when they are in distress, this is the type of person who prays or maybe meditates, but I was getting prayer more than anything. I feel like this is somebody from your childhood, like maybe a childhood best friend or a childhood classmate or something like that. But this is somebody who you have seen go through a lot of highs and lows. I feel like this is somebody who has never really gotten the luxury of experiencing the in-between. It's like things were either really good for this person or really bad. And with the 5 of Pentacles, I feel like it's possible that this person might struggle with depression of sorts, and they have just basically had a lot of emotional ups and downs, maybe even spiritual ups and downs as well. And I feel like this is something that you witnessed. I feel like you guys were actually there for this person. This is the one pile where nobody is watching you out of malicious intentions. Okay, like we have this 3 of Cups and this 6 of Cups. This is somebody who you have had a lot of memories with. You've had so many good times with this person. The 6 of Cups here also indicates that this is somebody who they're definitely from your past, like maybe like a childhood best friend. Like I said, it could even be possible that you shared like a past life relationship with this person. Like I feel more so that this was a friendship, though. I don't necessarily think that this was like a romantic relationship or anything like that. I just feel like this is like the best friend that you met on the playground when you were like 5 or 6 years old. And I feel like this person, they watch you just to see how you're doing. They want to make sure that you're okay. If anything, you know, bad or upsetting were to be going on in your life, I feel like this person would want to be there for you in the same ways that you were there for them. This person looks up to you like a lot, and they really view you as somebody who really is one of the only people in this world that genuinely understands them, like on a soul level. So that's why I say that it's very likely that this is like a past life relationship, but like best friend wise, like it's possible that you guys could have been like siblings in a past life, or like growing up, this might have been the friend that you could just literally walk into their house. You could be at their house when nobody else was there. Like this was like a very close relationship. And I feel like you guys, like I said, you have a lot of memories together, and this person likes to relive them. It's possible that you might have been separated from this person because maybe one of you guys moved or went to different schools or something like that. But I do feel like this was a very prominent friendship that you guys had throughout your childhood. So I did pull some Goddess Oracle cards here. We have Bridget, which says creative spark. So this person views you as somebody who's very creative, and in a way, you guys give this person a lot of different ideas, and I feel like you guys really helped to pick this person up when they were feeling down. This person felt very comfortable crying in front of you, expressing their deepest emotions in front of you, and there was just a lot of raw, authentic truth in this connection that you have with this person. Next we have Gula, which says healing, which, you know, this relationship did bring a lot of healing. I felt like this relationship brought healing like on a friendship level, you know, on a 3D level, but also on a soul level as well, because you were the one person that this person had in their corner that really validated their emotions and genuinely understood it. Like you guys really did understand what this person was going through, and you were the one person that really helped them feel better. Like, you know, even in small situations that we experience growing up, where our parents yell at us, or they just don't really understand us, or we're feeling stuck, or we're dealing with like our teenage hormones and stuff like that. You guys just had that relationship where you guys were like very, very close, and this person looks up to you. They view you as somebody who's very successful, or who is going to be very successful. They see a lot of potential in you, and they always have. Lastly, we have Lakshmi, which says fortune. So I feel like this person, they view you as somebody who is very fortunate, but is very deserving of the fortunate things that you get to experience in life. And they feel like this friendship that you had with them was a good fortune. Like, they really do cherish the memories that they had with you, even if you guys don't talk on an everyday basis, but you still have them on social media, or that line of communication is still open. They do look out for you, and they do still, very much care about you, and they are still very grateful for your friendship. So, that is the person that has been watching you. This is the one pile where there is no malicious intentions involved. This person just watches you out of love, because they care about you, and they just want to make sure that you're doing good in life. So that's all I have for you guys, group number 1. Let me know how this resonated. If you guys are interested in booking a personal reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. If you're feeling generous and would like to offer me a tip or a donation, all of my payment information, as well as my Amazon deck wish list, is also available down in the description box below. And if you like these decks that we're using for today's video, we did use the Light Seers Tarot deck by Chris Ann, and we also use the Goddess Power Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed. If you'd like to purchase one of these decks for yourself, my Amazon affiliate link is down in the description box below as well, so that you could purchase one of these decks or any of the other decks that I use for my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye! Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 2 with this citrine wand. And you guys, I can honestly say that the energy of citrine really does match the vibe of this pile, the vibe of this spread. So who is watching you guys? I can honestly pick up on the fact that these are people from your past, okay? And I don't necessarily think that anybody is watching you with bad intentions or anything like that, but this is the one pile where it's kind of hard for me to pick up on one specific person, because the thing is, you guys have really been self-focused. You have been marching to the beat of your own drum, okay? Like, literally, we have this Knight of Wands here. She is doing her own thing. She's taking action towards her desires, and with the Three of Wands here, it's like you guys are looking towards the future. You are looking towards you're looking towards the future. You're looking towards new opportunities, and like, I feel like you guys just have this vibe about you where you refuse to look back. You refuse to invest in anything that is like from the past that's no longer serving you. And like with this Seven of Wands here, like, I'm getting a very defensive energy from you guys, because you guys are really protecting yourself. I feel like you guys chose a path that is not very traditional, and you might have gotten a lot of backlash or hate for doing so, because people didn't understand why the path that you were taking was just not normal. Maybe you guys wanted to travel the world instead of go to school, or maybe you guys just didn't want to go the traditional route, and when things didn't seem realistic to other people, y'all still found a way to make it work. And like, people really see you marching to the beat of your own drum, but at the same time, it's like you guys, with all the pushback and the hate that you guys were receiving, that shit really hurt your feelings. Like, that really kind of had you guys feeling like, dang, nobody believes in me except for me. The fact that you're going a non-traditional route, and people are seeing you actually rise. Like, they're literally watching you rise. They're literally watching you glow up. And you guys, it's like you guys are kind of giving off this vibe of like, if you didn't believe in me before, like, don't try to come around once you see me being successful. It's like you guys are really like kind of pushing back against other people and people telling you like what to do. I feel like you guys are still young, like maybe a little bit more on the younger side, maybe like in your 20s or something, or even in your teens. But if you are not, then I feel like it's very possible that you are just still very much connected to this younger version of yourself, and this is the version of you that guides you. It's like you guys guys are literally doing all of the things that you wanted to do as kids, or that you wanted to do as teens, but you never really got the freedom to express yourself in the ways that you wanted to. We also have this Nine of Cups here, so you guys are like feeling very free at this time, and people are seeing how you really did break free from the norm and you didn't follow what everybody thought that you should. And it's like people kind of want to be like you. They want to be able to have the privilege of experiencing your energy and like still being around you, even though they didn't necessarily believe in you, if that makes sense. So I feel like multiple people are watching you out of curiosity, and this feels like people of the past, people who didn't particularly believe in you before. They're watching you, and I feel like they have this knowing, like they have this understanding of the fact that they were wrong about you, like the projections that they put on you, the limitations that they tried to project onto you. It's just they realize that they were wrong, and they're still watching you. And it's like we have this Freya card that says radical acceptance here, and I feel like there's like, I kind of interpret this as like they're kind of still accepting the fact that they were wrong in this situation. We have Nimacine here, which says the past. So this is what leads me to believe these are people from the past who didn't necessarily believe in you that are literally watching you. This could even be family members, you guys, who are seeing you literally express yourself freely, express yourself in ways that they did not necessarily get the chance to. And you know, it's like in a way they're proud of you, but at the same time they have to realize, they have to come to terms with the fact that they were wrong. And not only that, but also come to terms with the fact that they weren't strong enough to break free from the norm like you were. They weren't strong enough to think for themselves, you know. And in a way it's like they weren't expecting you to think for yourself, but you thinking for yourself, you know, it's been a very lonely path for you guys. With the Seven of Wands and the Four of Swords, it's like you guys appear to be very, very happy on the surface, but it kind of does suck when you feel like you don't have anybody in your corner. And those people who, you know, you ended up having to set very firm boundaries with, they're watching you. They are definitely watching you from afar, and like they look up to you in a way. Like you might have had to look up to these people in the past, but now they're looking up to you, because with this card it says Epona and it says wise leadership. So you guys decided to really take control of your own life and march to the beat of your own drum. This is a very independent pile, and I feel like you guys are the ones who are breaking the generational curses, who refuse to do things the way that you're supposed to do it. You guys, I feel like you're very rebellious in nature, but it's like you did not come here to conform to society. It's like you're gonna march to the beat of your own drums, and those who want to conform to what they want to conform to will kind of do that. You guys are just the type to like really do your own thing, and you let everybody else do their own thing free of judgment. But you guys weren't always free of judgment. So overall, the overall message of the people who are watching you, these are people who are from your past that didn't fully believe in you. They didn't understand the course of action that you were taking. They were not necessarily understanding of like your life purpose and what you came here to do. And they're people who you most likely will not allow them to be part of this future. You just want them to watch. You want to keep them on the sidelines. Lastly, another card that we have here is Great Goddess. And the bottom of the card says sacred unity. So I feel like, you know, a big part of your life purpose is to come into union with yourself. Also, the blue that I'm seeing here is also like representative of the throat chakra, to speak out against things that are wrong or things that don't have to be. You know, like your ancestors had to kind of deal with a bunch of like shut up and listen type of like lifestyles, like types of way of living. Basically, they didn't necessarily have the words to speak up for themselves and say, I don't want to do it like that, I want to do it my way. And you guys came here to do that, you know, and you received a lot of hate and backlash. And the people who gave you that hate and backlash, those are the ones that are watching you in awe of how amazing you're doing. You guys definitely did come here to live your best life and get all of your wishes and all of your desires. And they're watching you do that, and they're just amazed because they wish they could have done it the same way. You know, it's like you're setting an example for those who are, you know, who are way older than you, you know. and you're just amazing people day by day. So that's what I see for who's watching you and why, you guys. If nobody told you that they're proud of you today, understand that I am proud of you. Like, I definitely understand y'all did not come here to keep the peace. Y'all came here to live your best lives. So good job doing that, you guys. So that's all I have for you guys. If you guys are interested in booking a personal reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. I am currently working on a website to kind of move all of my readings over there, but for right now I will be accepting readings on Etsy, you guys. And if you guys are feeling generous and would like to offer me a tip or a donation, all of my payment information as well as my Amazon deck wish list is available down in the description box below as well, you guys. Be sure to check that out if that's something that you're interested in. And if you like the decks that I used for today's reading, we did use the Light Seers Tarot deck by Chris Ann, and we used the Goddess Power Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed. So if you'd like to purchase one of these decks for yourselves or any of the other decks I use on my channel, my Amazon affiliate link is down in the description box below for you to purchase a deck for yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye! Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 3 with this Picasso Jasper heart. And I can honestly say, like, this is my pile that has definitely been through the ringer, and it's kind of similar to the energy that this heart exudes. If you look at one side, it's all pretty like a painting, and if you look at the other side, it just kind of looks like a heart that's been through some shit. And I feel like that's kind of what your energy is representing right now. So in terms of who is watching you, okay, y'all, this person comes through in like every single one of your readings, but I also feel like this could be like multiple people from your past, similar to group number 2, but I feel more so like group number 2 was about pushing against the norm, and this pile is about kind of leveling up on people who could have been part of your dream reality, who could have been part of your dream life, and they just didn't see it. They didn't see it coming. They didn't think that you would do as good as you are going to do in the future. So we do have this King of Wands energy. This is one person in particular that I'm picking up on, but it's a very, very prideful person, you guys. Could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. We also have Cancer and Aquarius energy coming through, you guys. So what I'm seeing for this person is that this is somebody who I feel like in the past you wanted this person to be a part of your reality, and at this point you guys are going through like a very serious transformation regarding your abilities, your psychic abilities, your manifestation abilities, just your abilities all around. This is my pile who I feel like is the closest to being superhuman possible, you guys, and that might sound crazy, but this is specifically for those who genuinely get it. Okay, we have this card that says Morrigan, and the bottom of the card says Death and Magic. So this is an area of your life that is seriously undergoing a transformation. You guys are transforming in a way that people are not even going to be able to recognize this new version of you. And I feel like the thing is, people weren't expecting that. This person in particular was not expecting that. It's like they decided to kind of write you off, or like they might have even been the runner in this situation, like they wanted access to you without wanting to fully commit to you. And I feel like you got this person like really after going through this period yourself. It's kind of like you passed that energy onto them because you realize your true power. And I feel like this is why they watch you. This is probably my most intense pile yet because we did get the Tower card for you guys. I feel like this person walking away from you was a Tower moment, or them putting this relationship to the end, or you putting this relationship to an end, depending on how the situation went, was a Tower moment for the both of you. But for you, I feel like, you know, as painful as it might have been, you were kind of put in this position so that you could realize the nature of your abilities and your powers, you guys. Like with the Star card here, it's like it pushed you into your higher self, it pushed you into your best self, and it kind of got you to a point where you realized you can do whatever you want, like on your own. And see, that is what's making this person want to watch you, and I feel like watching you is making them want to come back into your life a little bit. This person might be very egotistical and kind of entitled and think that they still have access to you in some way, shape, or form, or that they still own you in some way, shape, or form. This is somebody I feel like every single reading you guys watch, especially especially of mine. This person always wants to kind of pop back up in your energy to kind of see what's going on, but I feel like every single time they do, or every single time they try, it just kind of pushes you guys further and further away from them. So we have this Anya card, and the bottom of the card says adaptability. So you guys have very much adapted to life without this person, as painful as it might have been. And this King of Wands here is coming through as very, very entitled, like, you know, how can group number 3 be doing this without me, you know? And you guys are just like, well, first of all, I'm focused on my future. We have Artemis, which is focus, and Skuld, which is the future. So you guys have been more focused on your future more than anything, and this person is really watching you adapt. Like, it's crazy because, like, the word that keeps coming to mind is superhuman, and I feel like it's just unrealistic. It's just unreal the way that you guys have been able to adapt and to bounce back off of bounce back from certain situations that were very, very painful, family situations, even relationship situations, because this is my pile. You guys take relationships very seriously. And you don't play when it comes to people that you love, but yet people, they take it upon themselves to play with you, you know? And I feel like every single time you encountered a situation that was like this, it's like you just leveled up even more. Like, every single time I read for pile 3, it's like your energy gives me the vibes of somebody who just wants to become a CEO after every single time. Like, every single time you get hurt, you want to become the CEO of a different company, or you want to do something big, something huge, to prove that you can do it on your own, you know, to prove it to yourself more than anybody. But yeah, the person that's watching you, I really feel like this is somebody that kind of played with you in the past, that really slept on you, and I feel like it is your pleasure to really be able to level up on this person in the ways that you're doing. So keep doing what you're doing, because this person is probably going to want to come back around, and you guys are not even going to want to hear it, because you're going to be doing so well in your life. And I'm talking like y'all might change your phone number, y'all might not respond, you know. You just don't want people feeling entitled to you, or entitled to having access to you, when they don't really fully deserve it, or they don't really understand that having a place in your life really is a gift more than anything else, you know. So this is somebody who I kind of am getting the energy of one person, but if it's multiple people, these are all the people from your past who have slept on you, and I don't mean slept on you like in a way of they just didn't want you. I mean, they didn't see how great you were, you know. That's kind of what I mean. So but yeah, I do feel like there is one person in particular who is watching you, and the overall reason why they are watching you is because they weren't expecting you to do so good without them. And that sounds so bad, but you guys, this person is very, very egotistical. Like, y'all already know how this person operates. They might even be the type of person that'll try to gaslight you into letting them back into your life. I just feel like you guys won't be having it, because by the time they really do fully try to come back around, you won't even be the same person. Like, they won't even be able to recognize you. They won't even know how to talk to you, you know. Like, so that's what I see for you guys, for who's been watching you. Let me know down in the comments how this reading resonates for you guys. If you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And also, if you're feeling generous and would like to offer me a tip or a donation, my payment information as well as my Amazon deck wish list is also available down in the description box below. And if you like these decks that I use for today's reading, we did use the Light Sears Tarot deck by Chris Ann and the Goddess Power Oracle cards by Colette Marin Reed. So if you'd like to purchase one of these decks for yourself, or any of the other decks that I use on my channel, you guys can check out my Amazon affiliate link also down in the description box below for you to purchase a deck for yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye! Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 4 with the rose quartz, you guys. So who has been watching you and why? So immediately, you guys, I was getting twin flame, soulmate, divine counterpart energy. There is one particular person who is watching you, and y'all kind of already know. I feel like you guys already have an idea of exactly who this person is. We did start off your reading with the 2 of Cups, and on top of that, the Empress and the Emperor, they flew out together side by side. So it's giving divine counterpart energy, and it's giving the energy of one specific person that that you guys kind of, I feel like you guys just don't have a connection or haven't experienced a connection that is quite like this. A very, very, very small percentage of you may not have even met this person yet. This person could just be watching you from afar. But for the vast majority of you, you guys know who this person is. And I get the vibe that one of you is kind of over this situation. Like, this person, they might try to come back in, you know, check in, see what's going on, see what you're doing. And you guys are just like, what do you want? You know, like, maybe I feel like it's possible that for a lot of you, this person was the runner in this situation, and they kind of, you know, put a little space and distance between the two of you guys. And so you're very weary of this person coming back in because you have this 9 of Wands up. It's also possible that this could be somebody that you have had a child with, or somebody that you will have a child with in the future, because we do have this Empress card you see here. But it's also the Empress is also a symbol of creating a new reality with somebody else. And I feel like this person, they really do want that new reality with you. But with the 6 of Swords here, it could be that there might have been some type of separation between the two of you if somebody had to go away for work or decided to travel or move away. But I'm also feeling like the feminine in this connection is a little bit fed up and very hesitant to let the masculine energy back in. So like, it's like, not only do you have your guard up, but I feel like this kind of petty energy to where, you know, if the masculine does try to come back in, the feminine's like, okay, well, I'm leaving now, you know, like, you might not, like, it's like the feminine doesn't want to give off the impression that she's gonna wait around forever, you know. And so we do have the Benzai 10 card, which says beauty. So in this person's eyes, like, this person is amazed every single time they see you. Like, if they watch you on social media or if they have pictures of you, to them, it's just like you're the most beautiful person that they have ever seen in their entire lives, okay? And like, with the green, I think this says green Kara or green Tara, I think is what it says. It says salvation. So in a way, I feel like this person views you as their salvation, if that makes sense. Like, they kind of feel like they need to be with you, or like you're the only person that they're genuinely supposed to be with or destined to be with. And then we have alliance. And you know, it's crazy that this comes up. This is the Hera card, I think it says. I don't know how to pronounce these fancy letters, you guys. I don't know if you can see it, but we have the Empress and the Emperor, and the card saying alliance. This is exactly what these two have the potential to form together, is an alliance, okay? But I'm feeling like there might have been some tension between the Emperor or the masculine counterpart, putting some space between the two of you. Maybe this was a long distance connection or something along those lines. And I feel like they, like, the Emperor, the masculine energy, the masculine counterpart has to come in and take some accountability here and want some type of forgiveness, because lastly we have the Bronwen card, and it says forgiveness. So there is a need for forgiveness on somebody's part here. But I see that the feminine might not really be buying it, because you see how she's got her guard up. She's like, you like, she's like, you know. So I feel like you guys might be very hesitant to let this person in, but you have a desire to let this person watch you and kind of see you do well. I feel like you guys have come to terms with the fact that you can absolutely do this on your own. And I feel like the Emperor, the masculine counterpart, is definitely witnessing that you guys can be independent. You can do these things on your own, that you don't have to wait around for them. But I feel like there's this sorrow surrounding the fact that they even made you feel that way in the first place. And the feminine energy just might not be buying it. So there, you know, it's kind of up to the two of you, or up to you whether or not you actually want to let this person back in. Because in a way, I feel like y'all know that this person is the greatest thing, or you were the greatest thing that this person ever had, and vice versa. But I feel like one person here had some self-sabotaging tendencies and is very hesitant to let the other person back in. But overall, there is still a lot of love in this connection. This is still a soulmate, divine counterpart, twin flame connection that you guys have going on. And in a way, it's like the two of you are destined to be together. It's like this person keeps on being brought back into your life, or brought back around you, like fate, like it's fated or something like that. So that's what I see for who is watching you guys. Let me know in the comments how this resonates for you. If you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below, you guys. If you're feeling generous and would like to offer a tip or a donation to keep my channel growing, all of my payment information as well as my Amazon deck wish list is available down in the description box below as well, you guys. Lastly, if you are interested in the decks that we used for today's reading, we did use the Light Seers Tarot deck by Chris Ann and the Goddess Power Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed. These two decks, as well as all the other decks I use on my channel, will be available down on my Amazon affiliate link down in the description box below. So be sure to check that out if you're interested in purchasing one of those decks for yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye!